Hello there, Lynn. Okay, so sorry for the late reply. We just had a backlog of essays to correct. Lots of students, for some reason the last week just decided to write a ton of essays. But anyway, your next essay should be returned back to you far faster. Let's go. Nowadays, a growing number of companies prefer virtual communication instead of face-to-face meetings. Okay. We didn't put an article there, so we could just assume it's plural. By the way, if you're in doubt, try to make it plural, and then you know which article to use, which would be zero article. In my opinion, while there are both advantages and disadvantages to this, okay, so this sentence, we can put this into a sentence about climate change, into an essay about climate change, into an essay about crime. We've got sorry, I didn't read the rest of it. There's a small... Okay, so that sentence on its own is poor, but it wasn't on its own. It was my mistake. So, because digitalized communication in the workplace or in workplaces might cause more problems that will pose threats for the companies in the long term. Okay, we don't need the development there. Admittedly, online telecom makes it more convenient for both employees and employers to deal with their work from anywhere at a relatively low cost. This is especially true for those international companies whose staff, excellent use of the relative clause, are located in different parts of the world, since it eliminates travel expenses. Moreover, virtual conferences also make working from home available, and this is necessary particularly during the outbreak of a pandemic. Okay, we have to say a pandemic. We can't say the pandemic because we haven't referenced one before, so we have to say a pandemic in general, or again in plural, during the outbreak of pandemics. And yeah, before COVID that would have sounded weird, but nowadays there seems to be quite a few pandemics happening. So just keep that in mind. Nevertheless, despite the advantages above, try to avoid doing this. If we put this sentence further down in the paragraph and we're referring to advantages we just mentioned, it's fine. But we can't really refer to above when we're talking about above paragraph. Okay? I believe companies could face serious drawbacks from online communication. Good. One problem is that it reduces the effectiveness of personal touch and non-verbal cues, beautiful, that come with face-to-face interactions, potentially leading to misunderstanding or strained relationships. Fantastic. Great vocabulary here. And a great start. Let's see. Another obvious issue is that the over-reliance on online communication can lead to a sense of isolation. Excellent, so we hedged it there. You didn't say communication leads to a sense of isolation, you said can lead, which is a fantastic way to phrase the sentence because we've hedged it. We didn't make it an absolute certainty. Missing out on the social aspect of in-person interactions. Beautiful. Some tasks like team building, brainstorming, or creative discussions may be less effective online than in face-to-face settings. Beautiful. Overall, although online communication plays a positive role in reducing the travel time and cost for workers, it might cause serious problems such as a decrease of productivity and creativity within the workplace, fostering a sense of isolation between colleagues. In face of this, its drawbacks outweighs any minor advantages it might bring. Okay, so be careful here. Again, we can put this into an essay about climate change, so we do need to just make it relevant to the essay. So it might bring 4 employees or 2 employees. Okay. Traditional foods being replaced by fast food. Okay, the preference for fast food over traditional foods is a common scene in many countries, with some arguing this has a negative influence on families, individuals, and society. In my opinion, there are both okay, so that's the empty sentences I've mentioned earlier. Okay, make the sentence relevant to the topic to avoid this. Admittedly, traditional foods play a significant role in preserving the variety of different cultures. Plural again. Most of the families and individuals are enjoying eating and cooking their traditional meals as a unique way to celebrate special events. Fantastic. Again, we've hedged it, which is great. We didn't say all families and individuals. Okay, we didn't say that, so that's super. Take the Chinese people, for example. They will make and eat mooncakes. These are delicious. I had one last week during the Mid-Autumn Festival because the round shape of mooncake resembles the full moon as well as a happy unification of the whole family. Fantastic. Perhaps we could upgrade this as a warm unification and a joyous unification. Happy is just kind of basic. It's among the words we learn when we start the journey learning the English language, such as good, bad, big, small, happy, sad. Okay, so warm, joyous, enjoyable, any other adjective. These traditional foods can effectively foster a sense of cohesion among the society members. Beautiful sentence. What a fantastic way to phrase it. Despite these important aspects of traditional foods, there are other drawbacks that we need to consider. One obvious problem, we've used obvious before, was in the other essay, it's fine, is that it is time consuming to prepare traditional foods. Again, this needs to be hedged. It is often time consuming, making them less appealing to people who are simply too busy to cook. Okay, what could we say instead of people? Here is diners. Yeah, let's see, hungry people. Let's see. Okay, yeah, individuals. Okay, who are simply too busy to cook. Fast food by contrast offers a more convenient dining option. Okay, or we make this plural and then it's coherent all the way through. Consistent, with a wider range of menu choices at a relatively low price. Moreover, regarding the society, many fast food restaurants have developed into an indispensable part of the economy. Okay, or we've got part here, so we don't need sector. Indispensable sector of the economy, comma, contributing to the job market and local government revenues. Super. Take one famous fast food brand, KFC, for instance. This company has opened numerous branches across the globe, creating countless job opportunities and profits for the local residents. Beautiful. I wouldn't have said they create profits for the local residents, but definitely job opportunities. So beautiful there. Overall, it might pose some degree of threat to families, individuals, and society when more people prefer to eat fast food rather than traditional foods. However, there are also benefits of fast foods that we should not ignore, such as fantastic inversion, such as convenience and contribution to the economy. Beautiful. Here make it parallel, such as everyday convenience and healthy employment, maybe, and stronger employment. Ultimately, it is a personal choice to eat traditional foods or fast foods, depending on different situations. Wonderful. Excellent work there, Lynn. Sorry again for the delay. What I want you to do now is implement all the corrections that you heard. Make a list of the mistakes and make a list of the good points as well. And then write the 2 new essays, check them for mistakes and good points that you made, that you've produced in these 2 essays, and then send it all together to me in one email with the next essays. So keep moving, you're doing great, and have a fantastic day.